Hello, World of Premiere Scene. I'm Claire Bueno, where it's time to party as we attend the world premiere of the festival. You're working with Iain again,
yes.
And you're also the opportunity to take part in a film about a festival that's a comedy. I would imagine for an actor, you can't turn that down.
No, I mean, I just loved the script as soon as I saw it as well. I said Joe Parham and Keith Akushi, the two writers, I just thought this is such a great script and such a good idea, and they just really got it right. I think it's one of those experiences that kind of everyone's had, and it's so relatable. And they just are funny things, festivals. It's lots of people who are out of their comfort zone, but everyone kind of does it. We've all been to one. So I think this film is for everyone who's been to a festival, basically.
And this is sort of shot on location as well. So for you, as an actor, was that a completely immersive experience that you could just kind of disappear into the character?
I mean, yeah, it was chaos as well, I should say. I mean, it's quite... Music festivals are really terrible places to try and film because it's just people running around everywhere. Obviously, it's a festival. They're entitled to do that. It's never quiet, you can't get anything locked down, you don't really know what you're going to get, people come over to you and talk to you, so you have to have a totally different attitude. It can't be like, we need to get this shot, it's just like, let's just see what shot we get and then put that in the film.
The festival sounds like the perfect scenario to make a comedy in Britain, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I mean, it's about time we had a film about a festival, isn't it? So, and I feel super grateful to be a part of that. So, yeah, this is all blessings, man. I'm so happy right now. I'm on cloud nine right now. This is wicked.
So tell us what it was when you read the script that kind of endeared you to it, really.
It's just super funny, and there's something about it. Joe Parham and Keith Akushi, who wrote the
screenplay.
Yeah, the screenplay. It was just like. They completely captured the essence of what a festival should feel like and what a festival should be like, and catching stuff from like their own, like possibly from their own like histories or from friends' stories and all that stuff. So it's definitely got that essence of what a festival is and what it should be. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And with the character that you're playing, what did you like about wanting to play him in the first place?
That he was just super funny and just wants to have a good time. Everything to him is a laugh. And I think that's beautiful. We need more people like Shane. So yeah.
And you're playing best friends with Joe.
Yes.
So how did you work together beforehand to create that kind of on-screen chemistry?
Well, first of all, I had to get over the fact that it was Simon from the Inbetweeners. So once I got over that, which took a while, it was really easy to work with Joe. Joe is such a lovely man, and he's such a beautiful man inside and out. And I just feel like it was just such a blessing and an honour to work alongside him. He's an awesome person.
And have you got a lasting memory of working on the film?
Yes, we were at Leeds Festival and Joe played Simon Says on the main stage with 50,000 festival goers. And that was probably one of the best moments. I mean, you smiling because you know it's wicked. No, it was awesome. And he was playing Simon Says for like 5 minutes. And you could just tell the whole field was just full of love and just wanting to have fun. And it was just amazing. It was brilliant.
To come back with the old crowd, it was an opportunity you couldn't turn down.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we did the read through, me and Joe, and we never thought that we would be in it. We just sort of went along because I think they just needed some actors to help out, and we were just like, oh, we just didn't even think about it, and then they asked me to audition, and I went along, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it. It's fantastic.
And you shot at a festival as well, so was that a whole immersive experience for you as an actor that sort of helped bring a little authenticity as well?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I didn't really think of what it was going to entail when I got the part, and actually all it means is us standing in a field covered in mud. Like, you think it's this glamorous thing, and then it's not glamorous at all. So, I mean, and then we went to different festivals, and yeah, I really think for the big shots, I think it really helped the film have
a bit more sort of gravitas, really. Yeah. Excited to be here this evening, I would think.
I am. I'm really nervous. I get so nervous at these things. I'm like, ooh, but it's great to be here. I love everyone's enthusiasm and excitement. It's great to see everybody in, and I can't wait to watch the film. I've not seen it.
So nobody has. This is the first time anybody's seen it.
I'm slightly nervous. Yeah.
When you read the script, what was it about it that you adored?
I read the script and I was laughing out loud. That's how funny it is. And for me, to read something and I was a huge fan of the Inbetweeners, and I love British comedy, and I was like, I have to be in this film. And for me, my role is Smurf Girl, so it was kind of like it's such an unexpected role for me to do. So I was like, I have to do this.
More about.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a sort of a completely wacky character, and throughout the film I'm dressed as a Smurf, so I'm in blue paint. So everyone's probably going to be like, who's that? And someone's just said, oh, I didn't recognise you without the paint. Maybe I should just wear it all the time and hope that there's another avatar I can jump in on.
You're filming at a festival as well, so for you as an actor, it must have been such an immersive experience.
Yeah, and I'm not a festival, like I'm the uncoolest person. I don't like festivals. I went to Coachella and left after one day. I love music, but for me, like, you know, I don't know, I'm quite shy and quite reclusive. So to be at Festival and to film, I actually loved it, because to see how much fun everyone was having, and it was like the energy was electric. And then because we're doing filming, it's sort of like crazy. So it was under pressure, and a real adrenaline rush.
I would imagine to have the opportunity to be in a film by the Inbetweeners makers, and it's called The Festival, it is an opportunity that you just cannot turn down.
No, it was mad, it was crazy. So I was doing the Edinburgh Festival when I got the call that I was doing it, and they flew me down that night from Edinburgh to Bristol, and the show that I was in, I had to be like, I've got to go, because this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I was straight out of drama school, so to get that call was crazy.
Absolutely. And I imagine when you're in this situation as well, you've got to kind of just go with the flow. You're shooting in a festival, and you've just got to method it, really.
Yeah. I mean, all the situations, like this situation right here is like, I've never done this before, this is crazy. It was mad. It was just like a case of watching Iain and Joe, and because they've got so much chemistry from doing the Inbetweeners, obviously the whole series, and I loved it when I was growing up. So as much as me acting on the film, I was just watching every scene, just like taking in as much as I could, because it was gold. Yeah.
And then tell us about the character that you're playing and what endeared him to you.
Well, I'm playing Rex, who is a friend of the guys, and his dad owns the land of the festival, so he gets everyone tickets, and he thinks he's one of those people who thinks he's the funniest person in the room, the coolest person in the room, the most attractive person in the room, and he is none of those things. It's like baseless arrogance, and so it's really enjoyable to play one of those people, because I'm not one of those people.
No, I was going to say, so are you basing it on anybody that you know?
I went to school with a couple of people very much like Rex, so yeah.
And what have you taken away with you from being a part of the film?
These people, man, like Hamed and Lizzie Connolly, who I haven't seen yet, but to come straight from drama school onto a film set, which is like enormous, and have these people who've worked forever, and then just be like, yeah, you're part of the gang, come on, and then like coming back to London when the filming was finished and seeing Hamed on the West End, Lizzie on the West End. Yeah, it's just like really, really nice people.
Setting your film in a festival with all the kind of colourful characters that you will get there is comedy gold. I can't imagine you want to turn the opportunity down not to do it.
That was pretty much it. It was like, well, where's the easiest way to make comedy? Okay, the festival, I do. No, it's kind of like somewhere where I think lots of people go, lots of people have been, and hopefully it has a sort of resonance in a kind of coming of age way to British people, that like someone like, I guess, going backpacking or going on a lad's holiday like the Inbetweeners films did, really. So.
And very much the Inbetweeners was based on kind of real life experiences of the writers. Have you touched upon that kind of sense of reality, the kind of the most outrageous things that can happen at a festival you've incorporated?
Yeah, a lot of that. There's a lot of real stuff in there, but also there's a lot of things that we couldn't put in. A bit like when we did the first Inbetweeners film. People constantly come to us and go, oh my God, there's a story about me and my mates and we did this. And me and Dane, we stand there going, that's horrific. We can't put that in a film. It's not even an age rating that goes high enough for that sort of stuff. And so it's a bit similar to this film, where we'd find ourselves saying we're doing a film about a festival, and people say, oh, you think this thing happened to me? And I'd be like, whoa, that's not going in the film. So yeah, so it's trying to find a middle ground between some outrageous stuff that happened and stuff that was just too horrific to put on film. And
you're filming in real locations at genuine festivals, so I imagine that brought so much kind of authenticity really to the film too.
Yeah, it did really, and again, it's a relatively low budget film, so trying to take some scale. So the idea is to try and how do you expand this world out, so it's not just people talking in tents the whole time. And so we were so lucky to have permission from these two huge festivals that let us film there, and really, and also just the Wrecking. We did a lot of research at festivals, and people were so welcoming, so kind. And I'm a real convert. I've gone from being like, don't know how I feel about festivals to I love festivals.
And working with Joe again, there must be a kind of like a hidden language between you, really. Yeah. So the ability to come and work together again with different characters must be a real treat.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, again, on the Inbetweeners, we always try to work with people we liked, and if we really liked people, we try and bring their characters back and stuff. And Theo Barkland-Briggs in this as well. He's in the first Inbetweeners film, and it's great to work with people you know and like and love. And Joe and we've been on holiday together. And we spent New Year's Eve together with our wives. So his girlfriend, my wife. So so we're pretty close anyway. So it's like, do you want to do this? Yeah, right, okay, great, fine.
Ideal.
Yeah.
So the opportunity to be in this film, it couldn't have been an opportunity to turn down.
No, definitely, it was a good experience, man, and had a real good time doing it. It's very realistic to a festival experience, and I was happy that they wanted the BDL experience too.
You're working with the makers of the Inbetweeners. I imagine you kind of just had to roll with it and have fun.
100%, man. It was a great experience as well. He's a very funny person.
Very funny guy, naturally. What would you take away with you from being a part of the film? Is there a special memory?
Not really. All of it's as special as one part, to be honest. You know what I mean? And I'm a bit of a hardcore festival user anyway, so I've had my experience.